Welcome in, everyone. Today we have a very exciting video for you. It is the release for the Final Fantasy set for Magic the Gathering here at JAF Comics. As you can see, we have 1, 2, 3 play booster boxes for you in this video that will be opening up together. But we did want to shout out one thing that is somewhat new to JAF Comics. We have the ability to make custom playmats. This is one of my best friend's characters in Final Fantasy XIV. She wanted her Warrior of Light on a playmat, and we said, you know what, that is absolutely going to be great. So we had to make it happen. If you want your own playmat for your Warrior of Light from Final Fantasy XIV, or your favorite characters from other games, anything that you want on a playmat, just reach out in store in Bethlehem, and we will make that happen for you at a reasonable price as well. So thanks for joining us today. We'll get right into opening these 3 play booster boxes. Very excited. We have 30 packs per box, 14 cards a pack, just like all these play boosters have been in the past. And I've been following quite a bit of this set because I am a fan of Final Fantasy XIV myself. Not as big of a fan as my friend whose playmat is here, but I played through all of the... I'm actually partway through the first expansion. I'd love to get back into playing. I know there's a lot of fun stuff with Endwalker, Dawn Trail, all that kind of stuff coming up, or that's already out that I haven't checked out myself yet. But someday, maybe after seeing all these outstanding Magic cards, I want to get back into it myself. So we're going to scooch these over to the side, start with box 1, and we'll get right on into it. Like I said, I have been following a lot of the reveals for this set, per se. Okay, it looks like we have US printing collation, so our rares in the back. As we start here, I'm going to go through some of the commons and uncommons that I think are particularly notable. Like we have some cards that show off the Moogles, again from Final Fantasy XIV. If you want to know anything, if you're coming into this totally blind and don't know much about Final Fantasy at all, it's totally okay. If you love the art for a card and want to see what game it's from, there's a listing right here at the bottom. So this is Final Fantasy VII. This one is Final Fantasy XI. And Final Fantasy 13 and so on. So any of these cards, if you're interested to see where JF Ifrit is from, that's going to be from Final Fantasy 8. And yeah, they did a great job. A great job on this set. I did not realize that we can get these, what are they called again? Through the Ages cards, I believe. Yeah, Through the Ages. In the play boosters in the regular slots for where the rarity is. That's awesome. Right away, pack 1, we have a... Sorry, got a little something on there. That's fine. We have a Lightning Bolt, which is the Thrum of the Vestige. Lightning Bolt, of course, deals 3 damage to any target. That's awesome. Yeah, we have Phoenix Down, Realm Sketching, Reno and Rude. The Fire Crystal as our first rare. Again, I'll be a little bit all over the place with these openings for the first few packs as we kind of go through all of the really cool stuff that they have introduced for this set. So we have the Fire Crystal. This is a 1 of 5. They have 1 for each color. We have a cycle of these, the Fire Crystal, I believe the Water Crystal, and so on. And each of them have a very similar template. Red spells you cast cost 1 less to cast. It's going to be that for each of the colors in Wooburg, your white, blue, green, red, black, etc. And they'll each have another ability. In this case, creatures you control have haste. I know the blue one has whenever you would mill one, or whenever an opponent would mill, instead they mill that many +4 cards or something along those lines. And then each one has a activated ability, which in this case is 4 red, red, and a tap. Create a token that's a copy of target creature you control, sacrifice at the beginning of the next end step. It is a 6 mana and a tap to basically do a Kiki-Jiki type effect, which is a little high for the rate, but considering you have a 4-drop that works as basically like a, in this case, a Ruby Medallion with a cost less, plus you have the static ability, I think these are a flavor win, absolutely. I think these are incredibly fun to play with. Can't wait. But yeah, Fire Crystal, first rare in the first pack. We have the Lunar Whale as well from Final Fantasy IV. I know the Lunar Whale from Final Fantasy XIV because one of my best friends, Donald, fiance of our Warrior of Light here, has the mount for the Lunar Whale that I've definitely ridden in more than once while playing Final Fantasy XIV. Very fun card, and yeah, awesome. Ooh, we have a full art land. I believe not every pack will have the full arts, but we will see. These are... Ooh, I actually have not seen any of the lands. I've been paying attention to all the other cards, but I've not seen these. That's very lovely. What's that little chocobo at the bottom? Oh, maybe just birds. It's just birds. I was very excited for a second. Not that I shouldn't be, because it is still very cool. Sweet. I mean, that's only pack 1, and we're already loving this. Lightning Bolt. I wonder how often you get one of the Through the Ages cards. If it's every pack, if it's every 3 packs, we'll count and we'll see together. We have a Town Greeter with an ETB. Lovely. Ice Mage. Dwarven Castle Guard. Love these little guys. Final Fantasy IV. Thunder Magic. I've seen this in, I believe it was the Professor's video from Tolarian Community College. Did absolute work in their pre-release Shuffle Up and Play games. Very cool that you have the tiered ability to choose 1 additional cost, and it can do, basically you pay your red, and if you pay nothing else, it deals 2 to target creature. If you pay an additional 3, it deals 4 to target creature, and if you pay 6, it deals 8 to target creature. I'm sure for anyone that's looking to do pre-release, this kind of card for removal is going to be absolutely fantastic. And this is a good place to stop again, because we have one of the first equipments that we've seen that has the Job Select ability on it. So Job Select says, when this equipment enters, create a 1/1 hero, which I believe I kind of skirted by earlier for our token from pack 1, which I can't get to. I'm sure we'll see again. But a hero token, a 1/1. I'll actually check to see if there's actually one at the back of this pack. So you create one of these guys, and immediately attach the equipment to it. Then the equipped creature gets +1/+0, is a monk in addition to its other types, and it's equipped too. For a common, not bad. I know one of my friends is very sad that they don't have a Gunbreaker Job Select from Final Fantasy XIV. A lot of the other jobs did get cards, but you know, we can't get everything. We got, what, 16 games, 16 plus games worth of content to show off here, so every now and then, you know, a game got a little snubbed with 1 or 2 things here and there, but that's okay. We'll pause here again because we have a meld card, I believe. So this is X-Death Void Warlock. At the beginning of your end step, if there are 6 more permanent cards in your graveyard, you transform it. Okay, this isn't the meld, but there is a meld card that's in black and green. But yeah, we have dual-faced cards in here as well. Fantastic. We have Triple Triad. I know that from Final Fantasy XIV. This card, actually, for 6 mana, does seem a little stronger than I originally thought, because at the beginning of upkeep, each player exiles the top card of their library. In Commander, again, I'm a Commander player. For Commander, each player, so you and all 3 of your opponents, if it's 4-pod, exile the top card of the library. Till end of turn, you can play the card you own exile this way, and each other card exile this way with lesser mana value than your card that you exiled, without paying their mana costs. So at minimum, you get 1 card from your library. It's play, so you can play 1 land per turn, or however many additional lands that you have. And then if you hit, like, say, Blightsteel Colossus off the top, you have a 12 drop, and then suddenly, you know, your opponents that have maybe like a 6 drop, a 4 drop, and a 3 drop, you can cast all of those as well because 12 is higher, which is fantastic. Triple Triad. We have a rare Fang Feastless Issei. Not actually sure if that's how that... Ooh, not sure if that's how it's pronounced, but I do see meld here. So this is one of the 2 cards that you would need for the meld creature, which is just so fantastic. The backside, if you can get the meld to happen, basically you have your 2 cards, top and bottom. We'll put this aside to see if we get the second part for the meld. But just look at that text box. Vigilance, Menace, Trample, Reach, and Haste. When it dies, destroy target permanent, and return target non-legendary permanent from your graveyard to the battlefield. And it's a 7/6. That is so cool. We will definitely look to see if we get another of those. Oh, and a swamp. Lovely. Little dragon chilling on top of Little stone pillar. I can't quite tell what those are at the bottom there. Could be... Oh, this is from Final Fantasy 14. Probably... I forget the actual name of the crystals, but... I did not get far enough to know exactly what this is. If you know, let us know in the comments. Maybe see if there's other people in the Magic community here in Eastern Pennsylvania that play some of these Final Fantasy games that also play Magic. Get talking to each other. Absolutely. We have Light of Judgment, Sephiroth's Intervention, fantastic. I've seen a lot of the memes kind of cover, you know, Aerith and all that. And I won't say too much for those that haven't played all the games, or if you're looking to still play them now that the this set has come out. Wow, Laughing Mad. Very, very sick art. But yeah, this... I know because this set is coming out, a lot of people have expressed interest in either playing some Final Fantasy games for the first time or replaying some old ones that they've played back in their youth. And man, I think it's just so cool that, you know, property like Final Fantasy that's been around for so long and so beloved by the communities that have formed around it have just... another new thing to kind of cross over with their hobbies, and that's really nice. I can tell that the good people at Wizards of the Coast put a lot of time and effort into making a incredible set. As we have a little Blitzball with a goal. Yeah, very, very cool set in general, with a lot of effort put into it. And here we can raise a Chocobo. So here's one of the newer titlings. It's not really particularly new, but the format is a enchantment with a dual face card on the back side. If you complete your side quests, you get to get the back. So this side quest is raise a Chocobo for 1 and a green. When it ETBs, create a 2/2 green bird creature token with whenever land enters the battlefield. A land you control enters the battlefield. This token gets +1/+0 until end of turn. And beginning of your first main phase, if you control 4 or more birds, you can transform this enchantment. Let's see what it is on the backside. We have a black Chocobo. Very neat. When it transforms into black Chocobo, search your library for a land. That's what this card wants to do to begin with. Lands on the front side for the little token that you make. Put on the battlefield, tapped and shuffle. And this backside has a landfall of whenever a land you control enters, birds you control, all of them get +1/+0 until end of turn. So it's just a super version of the back, or of the front side on the back for all your birds. That's so cool. Then we have Moogle's Valor. Let's see. For each creature you control, create a 1/2 white Moogle creature token with lifelink. Then creatures you control gain indestructible until end of turn. For 5 mana at an instant, that is very cool. Get yourself a little heroic intervention minus the hexproof, but get a boatload of tokens. I mean, that's pretty solid. And we have our first art card, and we have Cloud and I believe Aerith. I don't know if that's Cloud, actually. That's not Cloud. I don't remember. I don't know enough of the Final Fantasy games to be a lore master on them, sorry. But Together Forever. Oh, that's a reprint that we have in the Commander decks, which the Commander decks will be available in store at JAFcomics.com. Or, sorry, at JAF Comics in person. I believe in store there will be some on release day, or at least pre-release day. I'm not exactly sure. There's been a lot of pre-orders for this set. I know everyone's been very excited for it. Check in store, see if there's anything available if you're looking to get any of the Commander decks yourself, the pre-constructed decks, because they're a great way for either new players to Commander or experienced players to Commander that just love Final Fantasy, or just players that love Final Fantasy in general, to get to play with even more cards that then are even in this set. But yeah, stop in store, see if there's any available, and support your local game store. We have Summon Anima. I don't know that we've actually discussed any of the summons yet, so we'll do that. So this is a new kind of format. You see a saga here, like if you're familiar with most Magic cards. This one has 4 chapters on it, but you'll also see this is a creature that has menace, and it's a 4/4. It does still sacrifice at the end of the chapters. I wasn't sure about that to begin with. It does say that, and in the aforementioned video from the professor, that was a notable thing. That's just want to make sure that you know. Sacrifice it after it gets to the end. You don't get to have a 4/4 for 6 mana all the time. After the 4 turns, you're good. But for your normal Saga stuff, after your draw step, you put a lore counter on it, and when it enters, so you start with Pain, you draw a card, lose a life, you do that for the first 3 turns, and then for turn 4, you have Oblivion. Each opponent sacrifices a creature of their choice and loses 3 life. Very cool. That's a very sick art. Very excruciating art, but very cool nonetheless. And that's only an uncommon. We still have some fire possibly in this pack. We have Omega Heartless Evolution from Final Fantasy XIV. Very cool. There's a lot of legendary creatures in this set that can be your commander. I'll just say that much. If I see... I've already built a deck that has... that's from this set. And there's a lot more that I know some people are very excited about, such as Vivi. We'll see if we pull a Vivi today. Summon Primal Odin for a rare. Destroy a creature. This creature deals combat damage to your player. The player loses the game. Huh? Hold on. We have Chapter 2. So, obviously this creature can't attack without haste on the turn that it comes in. But the turn after, this creature gains... Whenever this creature deals combat damage to your player, that player loses the game. At 5/3 for 6 mana, and then obviously the next turn it just goes to a little Hall of Sorrow, draw 2 cards, each player loses 2 life. That's very strong, and the art is very cool. Primal Odin, huh? Final Fantasy XIV, the Elder Primal Odin has returned to Eorzea. I mean... very sick. I have not fought this dude in Final Fantasy XIV yet, but with that being a flavorful ability, I'm sure it will be very tough. Oh, we have Saz's Chocobo. Landfall. Whenever land needs to be, you put a +1/+1 counter on this creature. Awesome. Insomnia. Ooh, that's very cool. Very Great Wave-esque. A little woodblock art. Summon Leviathan. Makes sense. Lovely. Alright, we'll speed these up a little bit more now that we're a few packs in. We have a item shopkeep. Marlborough. He has bad breath. It says it right there. Bard's Bow. Stuck in Summoner's Sanctum. We have You Are Not Alone. Laughing Mad, which we've seen already. Adventurer's Airship. Restoration Magic. Titus. Phantom Train. I won't spoil too much, but again, in the professor's video, you are able to suplex the Phantom Train. There's a suplex card. We'll see if we find if we find that, but that's very cool. And we have the Nibelheim Aflame from Final Fantasy VII. Choose target creature you control. It deals damage equal to its power to each other creature. If this spell is cast from your graveyard, discard your hand and draw 4 cards. So that's in addition to this effect. The flashback of 7. That's cool. And from Father to Son, also a rare, a foil rare. Search your library for vehicles, tutor it to hand. If it was cast from graveyard, again, flashback. Put it to the battlefield instead. So for 7 mana, you just tutor out a vehicle to the field. Awesome. And we have, one of our first town cards. We may have had others, but we've kind of skipped over lands. Towns, just like gates in the world of Magic, are just another land type. Does not inherently give you any colors of mana to tap, like plains or island would, but because it says add white or blue, that's what it does. Very neat. And we have a little chocobo bird that goes with Saz's chocobo that we saw just a moment ago. Lovely. On to our next pack. I think we've only seen the one from the through the ages cards so far with the lightning bolt. We have another You Are Not Alone. Fight on. White Orosite. Ooh. Speaking of, all right, that was about I think 4. No, we are I believe 6 packs in, something like that. This is the 7th. We have Nature's Claim. Search for the Frozen Esper. Yeah, little instant. Got our pixel art from Final Fantasy VI. Very cool. We have a Dark Knight's Greatsword. Oh, the Darkness Crystal. Okay, we have 2 of the crystals so far, no overlap. Again, just like the Fire Crystal from earlier, which I'll pull up here. You can see the formatting is exactly the same for the start. Black spells or red spells, in whichever case, cost 1 less to cast for yourself. And then for the Darkness Crystal, if a non-token creature an opponent controls would die, instead exile it and you gain 2 life. Ooh. It is non-token, so it's a little less busted than it could be. But then 4 black, tap, put target creature card exiled with the Darkness Crystal onto the battlefield tapped under your control with an additional 2 +1/+1 counters on it. Very, very cool. Oh, and a Dragoon's Wyvern. My friend here is showcasing a Dragoon Warrior of Light from Final Fantasy XIV. So this little Dragoon's Wyvern would go perfectly along with it. Trano Dark City. And we have Luck Cole for an art card. Sweet. I can only imagine for people that have played every single Final Fantasy game how exciting this is of a set to open. Even just having played Final Fantasy XIV myself, not having played a Paladin like this card is, but I played also a Dragoon. It's still just a very fun set. Ooh, a Farseek, and this again, Final Fantasy XIV. We have a newfound adventure showing off a Warrior of Light along with a bunch of, we got some Lalafels, we've got just some halls of maybe Ul'dah. We have, oh, I'm guessing this is probably just a lot of different Warriors of Light kind of just being showcased with what they can do. That's very cool. And Farseek is a great card. Sorcery for 1 and a green. Everyone knows Farseek that plays, you know, maybe Commander. Search your library for a Plains, Island, Swamp, or Mountain. Put it to battlefield tapped. That's your classic ramp right there. That's awesome. We have an Ash. We have a Sandworm. Lightning, Army of 1. I know some people that may want to build this as a Commander deck. Got all the abilities, First Strike, Trample, Lifelink. And then whenever Lightning deals combat damage to a player until your your next turn. If a source would deal damage to that player or a permanent that player controls deals double that damage instead. I did not realize this until your next turn. So you can hit one opponent knowing that maybe your other opponent wants to knock them out. And they wouldn't be able to kill them otherwise. That's really cool. I see now why some people would want to build that. We have the 7th Heaven as a Plains. Sweet. This set has more surprises for me than I even thought. I was keeping up with what I felt like was all of the reveals as cards were being announced, but cards like that, yes, we have a Suplex. The time has come to put my training to use. And there's the Phantom Train in the arts. You can suplex a Phantom Train. It's fantastic. Wow, a Fatal Push. We were on a streak of not hitting any of these through the Aegis cards, and now we have, I think that was 3 in back-to-back-to-back packs. Fatal Push, Battle at the Big Bridge. I mean, that's just absolutely lovely art there. They did a fantastic job with, I'd say 99% of them. There is at least one card that they pulled just a screenshot from a game that did not look particularly good. Ooh! But all the rest of them, I mean, fantastic. Stolen Uniform is an uncommon, so you can get showcase frames like this, even in your play booster boxes. I wasn't quite sure. For 1 mana, choose target creature you control and target equipment. Gain control of that equipment until end of turn. Attach it to the creature. When you lose control of that equipment this turn, if it's unattached to a creature you control. If it's attached to it, unattach it. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. That's cool. You can hijack someone's Lightning Greaves or something along those lines. It does target the equipment, but that's cool. I'm sure there's going to be ways to use that to very funny effect, especially in Commander. Summon Titan. I saw this in Props video as well. Return all land cards from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped. I mean, there's going to be a lot of decks that just see a 7/7 Reach Trample for 5 that has that on it. That's going to go in a lot of great decks and make them even better. That's really cool. We're about halfway through box 1, and it will be taking some time. We're going to start skipping over some of these commons unless I say something particularly interesting. And then we'll get to our rares, which in this case is Choco, Seeker of Paradise from Final Fantasy IX. A chocobo that cares about birds. And I do have a deck list for this that I may build for Commander. It does seem quite fun. You have your landfall type stuff for when birds attack, and I just think that's so cool. And it's in Bant colors, so you can definitely make a lands deck out of it. I might, but feel free for yourself to take a look. See all the legends of this set. If you think about any commanders that you would build, let us know what they are. But yeah. Ooh, we have some instant ramen, a classic. And ooh, GF Cerberus. Make sure I didn't miss another rare. I think we have at least multiple rares in this pack. We have a Surveil. I love these summons. I mean, they're so cool. Oh yeah, whenever you cast your next instant or sorcery this turn, copy it once and then copy it twice. I mean, it's just woo. In certain decks. Fantastic. We do have multiple rares. We have Joshua, Phoenix's Dominant. It has a transformed backside. Again, you would sacrifice at the end because this is a saga, but very cool. There's a Phoenix on the back. Awesome. All right. I did see a little legendary green thing here. I wonder if that could be the... Emerald. Ooh, we have... Oh, whoa. Wait, is this in our uncommon slot? We just have a random Kinnan, Bonder Prodigy. Like 4 or 5 cards into the pack. Seymour. Guado. Whenever you tap a... I mean, everyone knows Kinnan that plays CEDH. It's a staple card. Having this here is really sick. Final Fantasy X. Kinnan, Bonder Prodigy. Awesome. Just yet, and then we have some uncommons behind it. It's so cool. Let's see. Ultros. Garland. Let's see. Ooh, I did see something cool behind this, but Garland. I'm gonna flip to the back side for Garland. We have Chaos the Endless. Very nice. We have Xenos. Ygalvis. My first friend, yada yada. Whenever the chosen creature leaves the battlefield, you transform, and it's an 8/8 on the back. Shinyu, Transcendent Rival. When the chosen player loses the game, you win the game. It's so cool. It transforms, you choose an opponent. Oh, Final Fantasy 14. I also have not gotten to this part of the game yet, but very, very cool nonetheless. We have a diamond weapon as well. It was not the crystal that I may have thought it was, but cool nonetheless. We have a Namazu Trader, a Red Mage's Rapier with your job select, Adventurers in, Syncope. Ooh, the Gold Saucer. I know this says it's from Final Fantasy VII, but Final Fantasy XIV also has a Golden Saucer, a little place to gamble, gather, and play some fun mini games. Very cool. Riona. Another stolen uniform, this time in the regular frame. Ooh, and we have our first land that is a adventure as well. So, Lasting Faith. Sorcery, adventure. Create a 1/1 hero token. Put a +1/+1 counter on it for each land you control. For 6 mana. And this is green. Where it can go in like a lands deck, like the Choco that we showed earlier. That's very cool. I mean, it enters tapped on the land side, but you play for the adventure, and then you play the land from the adventure afterwards. This is fantastic. Ooh. We have a Joshua Phoenix's Dominant in the Showcase full art frame with the little XVI for Final Fantasy 16 behind. And this is a dual face card, so we should have it on both. Oh, whoa! Whoa, that's so cool! Phoenix Warden of Fire. I know we saw the little tiny Phoenix in the box earlier, but whoa, that art is crazy sick. Deals 2 damage to each opponent on the first and second chapter, and then return any number of target creature cards with mana value 6 or less Total mana value 6 or less. From your graveyard to the field, then exile it and return to the battlefield, front side up. That is crazy looking. Very sick. It's not foil. I can only imagine what this looks like in foil or surge foil. Ooh, and we have a summon Fenrir. But man, this set's already blowing me away. It's half of box 1 in, and very cool. There's nothing else to say. Oh, I already see another card that looks like it's gonna be fire. We have Omega in the full art frame. That's so sick. I don't think we've had a single pack that has felt like an absolute dud yet. Genova. I've seen Genova before. I think some people are thinking about her for Commander, but wasn't the most interesting. Chocobo Kick. Was this cornered by Black Mages? All the little cartoony looking guys from, I believe it's 7? No, from 9. Doesn't want to focus. That's okay. Grazia. I already see another little fancy card in the back here. It's so... Wow. Ooh, JAF Ifrit. Whoa. Man, they did these so well. I know I've seen the, like, reveals for them, but man, in person, it's just so cool. Oh, Saz, who had the chocobo that we saw earlier, little foil phantom train to suplex. So cool. Blazing Bomb, fight on. Some more Moogles, a Dragoon's Lance. Side quest, hunt the mark. Destroy an enchantment, do some others. Ooh. Nice. Ooh, and an Ishgard. The Holy Sea. Enters tapped. This is the Adventure, Faith and Grief. 5 mana, return up to 2 target artifact and or enchantment cards from your graveyard to your hand. Nice. Alright. Keeping it rolling. Magitech Infantry. Paladin's Arms. Ooh, Captain Lannery Storm. Van. Aspiring Sky Pirate. That's cool. That is definitely a Captain Lannery Storm. We have a summon Shiva. I think this is one of the first summons that they showed off. And being able to draw a card for each tapped creature your opponents control at Chapter 3 is very cool. Another Chocobo. Ooh, Damasumune. As long as equipped creature is attacking, has first strike and must be blocked if possible. This is definitely Sephiroth. I know that. Equipped creature has, if a creature dying causes a triggered ability of this creature or an emblem you own to trigger, that ability triggers an additional time. I saw some kind of combos with this online. I don't remember what for, but this has to be a decent hit because of that ability giving you the extra trigger for 3 mana and an equip 2. Very sick. Ooh, and Choco and Mog. What? Kupo. Very cool. We're going to put that in there. That's cool enough to go in the cool pile. Choco and Mog. We have some more Moogles here. The Cloudbound Moogle. Suplex the Phantom Train again. Ooh, another. What do we have? Ooh, the Laboratory Maniac. Final Fantasy 11. Vana'diel's Adventures. Awesome. Wow, this is... I did not know what to expect with how many of these... Oh, we have to pause. How many of these Through the Ages cards, but we're getting quite a few. We have Side Quest Card Collection. I'm collecting cards, yes, as you are probably as well. Side Quest Card Collection is enchantment, ETBs, draw 3, discard 2, end step. If 8 or more cards are in your graveyard, you transform. And I think I saw something fancy behind this. We're gonna try and not spoil the reveal. I believe this is called Magicked Card. It is, ladies and gentlemen, we got them. We have a magic card in Magic Cards, and it's a Flying Crew 1 and it's a 4/4. It's just so good. All right, we got something cool peeking out. We got to see what we got. Arden the Usurper. Anime art from Roberto Ferrari. Okay. Demons you control have Menace, Lifelink Haste. Ooh, make some things into demons. Very cool. Dang, this set's so cool. This isn't even the collector booster box. We are going to be opening a collector booster box for its own video right after this. Or before this. I'm not sure exactly the order we'll upload in. But if it is after, be sure to subscribe, leave a like, and you'll be notified, or hit the bell to be notified when that collector booster box video drops as well. Memories of Nibelheim. And we got Tifa just staring up at the sky at night. Very cool. Let's see. Tala, Great Sage. Ooh, and a foil Blitzball. Very shiny. Any signatures on these art cards yet? I don't think so. I used to be way more into the art cards, but they're only for a certain kind of person, and I've fallen off of being that kind of person, but I do like seeing them when opening. Jill, she was dominant. We have a Shiva, Warden of Ice in the back. Very neat. Getting close to the end of box 1. I know we're about 36 minutes in. The other 2 boxes will be going by quite a bit faster, but we just wanted to make sure that you guys had a fun experience kind of getting introduced to some of the cards if you're not as experienced. We have a Gilgamesh. I did think about using these sleeves that I bought at JAF Comics, the samurai art sleeves, with this because Gilgamesh is a samurai, and it's a very similar effect to Mangara, I think, is the red goblins guy. When ETBs or attacks, look at the top 6 for any equipments. Mangara looks for... well, it's not Mangara. Muxus. Muxus does this for goblins and looks at the top 6 for any goblins and puts them to the field. This looks for equipments and puts them to the field. Very neat. Oh, we have a Cecil. I don't think this is the meld card. It is not. But Cecil's very cool. I mean, redemption arc, right? Bad guy, good guy. Redeemed Paladin. Literally redemption arc. Oh, is this the... No, this isn't the fun town. There's one town card that... I forget exactly what it is, but that's... There's another one that's quite pricey. It's not that. Adventures in... We have a Golbez, Crystal Collector. I think this is the first pack where I am not blown away by a card. And we are almost at the end of box 1. And that's saying something, because we didn't have anything crazy in it, but I think everything else has. Let's see. Commune with the beavers. Yes. I will commune with them. Please and thank you. Ice Flan. Magic Pots. Ooh. Lauren of the Third Path. This is Garnet's Till and Alexandros the 17th. That's a name. But I know Lauren. Lauren the Third Path is a good card. We haven't gotten any insane hits yet. Oh no, this isn't the crazy Cactar. This is just regular Cactar. We'll see if we pull the other crazy... Oh, whoa! Who cares about the Cactar? We have the biggest hit of the set. Vivi Orientier in foil. It's not the extended art. I believe there's at least an extended art, right? Let me give a quick hover over here. Oh, maybe not. Vivi... but yeah, VV for like CEDH, competitive EDH, is very viable. There is an extended art that we did not get that is more expensive, but this is pre-sale pricing. We don't know what JAF will be selling these for, but visit your local game shop if you're interested in buying cards like this. And check the links in the description as well to see where the Magic singles are available. But yeah, VV, incredible. You pay 0 to add mana equal to its power. You can only activate it once each turn and only during your turn, so it is a little bit tamed down. But whenever you cast a non-creature spell, you put a +1/+1 counter on it, and it deals a damage to each opponent. For 3 mana, it's a 0/3. It's incredible. I mean, I know a lot of people that are very, very excited for this, myself included. Wow, this is, this is a great hit. This box has been insane. And we still have like, oh my god, I thought we only had 4 packs to go. We have 7. We're only 2/3 of the way through the box, so we've already hit so much. The only thing that will make this crazier is getting... Oh, we have side quest, catch a fish. Yes, and the wind crystal. God, I'm all over the place. I like a through the ages of like ancient copper dragon or Ristic study might be better, but man, white spells cost 1 less. If you gain life, gain twice as much, and then 6 in a tap. Creatures you control gain flying and lifelink until end of turn. That's a really good one. That's awesome, man. I didn't pre-order much of this set, but I might have to pre-order some more because this is so sick. Diamond Weapon, Phoenix Down, Arden the Usurper in a regular art, Vincent Valentine, backside, Galleon Beasts, cool. Ooh, a foil full art. Ooh, that's really sick looking too. Let's get to focus without all these. Lovely, lovely. Man. This is awesome. An Ice Flan. Marlboro. Lunatic Pandora with a little surveil action. Torgal. A Fine Hound. Ambrosia. From Father to Son. Ooh, and ooh, this is a cool looking island. Let's see, any... Not signed. This island is lovely. A little lighthouse along the coast. Some clothes just on clotheslines. Flapping in the wind. Ooh, and look at those clouds. Dang, that's so nice. I know Final Fantasy has great art, but they found a way to put the really great art onto the cards, even in play boosters. I'm surprised. I'm very, very, very happy. I'm also very happy to see a fat chocobo with a bunch of Moogles. Awesome. Chocobo Racetrack. I did see this in Prof's video as well. Landfall created 2/2 bird with whenever land ETBs, the token gets +1/+0 until end of turn. Absolutely fire. It's not probably good enough to go into the rare pile, but we have a Tifa Lockhart in the full art showcase frame from Final Fantasy VII. Tifa, landfall enters, double Tifa Lockhart's power until end of turn. Doesn't double the toughness, but it's got trample on there. There's definitely gonna be some people building this as commander, and I am going to be knocked out by it, but it's well deserved. It's a really good card. Sweet. And some foil instant ramen. Oh yeah, we got what's this person again? Oh, Ruinous Ultimatum. Oh, that's Ruinous Ultimatum from the special guest. I forgot that we had those in here. But yeah. Cool Tifa. 3 packs left in box 1. Let's get to it. Suplex. We have something else crazy. What am I looking at? Adeline. Power is equal to the number of creatures you control, its vigilance, and then whenever you attack for each opponent, create a 1/1 white human creature token that's tapped and attacking that player or a planeswalker they control. Damn, that art is so sick. Hero of Light from Final Fantasy III. Amazing. Overkill. This, I love the flavor. Target creature gets -9,999 until end of turn. Yep, that's going in my Masker Girl deck, absolutely. Selfie. Oh, and the Earth Crystal. I think we've gotten everything except the blue Water Crystal in this one box. Green spells cost 1 less. 1 or more +1/+1s will be put on a creature you control. Twice that many instead, so it's a little doubling season for the +1/+1s. And then 6 green and a green. Distribute 2 +1/+1 counters among 1 or 2 target creatures you control. Very, very cool. We have an island. Awesome. Call the Mountain Chocobo. We have a Goob. We have a Summon. Relentless XATM 092. Samurai's Katana. Actually, I did dabble in Samurai in Final Fantasy XIV. as a job. And we have a triple triad in full art. Dang. Kaoru Hagia. You did a fantastic job with this art. So cool. So cool. I'm actually blown away. I'll say it. I haven't been blown away with a Magic set in a while. Other than like the Double Masters and... Oh my god, we have another sick card. Like... Winota Joiner of Forces. Like, come on. You just... All of this is so fire. Is Winota like crazy expensive either? It might be. Let me see. It's not in the top list of things. But, I mean, Winota's playable too. That's so good. Oh, we have a Lindblum Industrial Regency, one of the adventure lands. Create a 0/1 Black Wizard with, whenever you cast a non-creature spell, this token deals 1 damage to each opponent. Dang, that's cool. Okay. From Father to Son, commute with beavers. Oh, we do have a signed card where I'm guessing that's Cloud. Yep, Cloud's Limit Break. Let's see if we can get that to focus on that. Very nice. Cool art. That's only box 1. But it's box 1 done. I mean, wow. We're going to look at this pile real quick. I'm just going to shuffle through. We did not get the Water Crystal, but we did get the Wind Crystal, the Earth Crystal, the Darkness Crystal, somewhere. Oh, I'll put this with the other pile. The Darkness Crystal. Come on, focus for me. And the Fire Crystal. We got 4 of the 5 crystals in one box. Only missing the blue one. The Water Crystal. And we had all of these Through the Ages cards that are so incredibly playable. Like Kinnan, Labman, Lauren, Adeline, Winota, Captain Lannery Storm. Make sure we didn't have any in here too. We had the foil Vivi. Oh my gosh. This set is amazing. Alright. I'm going to move this little pile of all the commons and uncommons off here for a second. The only thing that we didn't get is like the meld card for the foil that we had there. But we got 2 more boxes to open. And I bet you we could get it. Let's go to box 2. $30 packs of magic cards. Magic cards, you might even say. Let's put that right up here. We got our pile of awesomeness. Oh, man. So cool. Let's run it. Suplex. Fatal Push. Okay, we have a duplicate, but that's alright. Sleep Magic. Xenos. And a foil, Zanarkand, Ancient Metropolis. I mean, starting pretty good. Pretty good. Pack 2. Instant Ramen, Unexpected Request. Ooh, we have a Cloud already in Pack 2. Oh my gosh. Cloud, Midgar, Mercenary. When he ETBs, you search for an equipment, reveal it, put it to hand. As long as Cloud is equipped, if an ability of Cloud or an equipment attached to it triggers, the ability triggers an additional time. Sheesh! That's awesome. Yeah, let's go in the cool pile. Oh, the little chocobo being fed. Loving some cabbage. Or Gishal greens, rather, I guess. That's right. I remember some chocobo stuff from Final Fantasy XIV. Little greens. Call the mountain chocobo. Cargo ship. Catch a fish. We have Midgar already. Nice. City of Mako. You may sacrifice an artifact or creature. If you do, you draw 2 cards. So a little Skull Clampish type effect on the adventure. I love the little lighthouse island. Absolutely. So let's see. I mean, man, what can we hit that we haven't hit already? I'm gonna take 2 seconds and look back here. We haven't hit a Sephiroth or a Buster Sword. No Bahamut. So we do have quite a bit still to go. Ooh, what a summon Anima. Man. Focus on that for me. Yeah. That's so sick. Wait. Anthracite? Auracite? Auracite. But the summon, yes please. That's only an uncommon and I'm excited about it. Can't say that about every set of Magic the Gathering cards these days, but I'm doing great. Summoner Sanctum, Sephiroth's Intervention, the Auracite, Gold Saucer. Ooh, Torgal, a fine hound in the full art frame. So cool. Ooh, Earth Crystal, okay. I'm going to put that aside just to track that per box. Warrior Sword, Chocobo Kick, Paladin's Arms, Dragoon's Lance, card collection. Ooh, a Kefka Court Mage. Don't mind if I do. A little Grixis 5-mana creature. When it enters or attacks, each player discards a card. That includes you. Then you draw a card for each card type among cards discarded this way. And then for 8 mana, each opponent sacrifices a permanent of their choice. And you transform Kefka. Only as a sorcery, goes from a 4/5 to a 5/7. That is Kefka, Ruler of Ruin. It is still Grixis for its color identity, flying, and one of my favorite effects, I'll say it time and time again, whenever an opponent loses life during your turn, you draw that many cards. Card draw in Grixis, on a legend. This could be a commander. I'm thinking about it. We'll see. 8 mana to get the transform is a little tough, but man, you just do damage and, well, even just any loss of life to draw that many. Fantastic. I love it. That's not even like a pricey card either. It's just, it's probably like less than $10 if I had to guess, even pre-sale pricing. So awesome. Ooh, X-Death, is this the... No, this is not the meld. I got baited by this last time. We have another Tifa in the regular frame this time. We discussed that in the last one, so we'll kind of gloss over it just a tiny, tiny bit. But landfall, double power until end of turn. Play just a boatload of lands. Ooh, we got something. What do we got? We have Light Up the Stage, a promise fulfilled. Little spectacle from Final Fantasy VIII. Very nice. That pile. Sandworm. Ooh, and Sin. Spira's Punishment. Little Sultai possible commander. ETBs or attacks. Exile permanent from your graveyard at random. Create a tapped token that's a copy of it. Exiled a land. Repeat the process. Nice. Oh, an Absolute Virtue too. Oh my gosh, in foil? Oh, we have a little Kefka behind. Ooh. Absolute Virtue, 8 mana, 8/8, can't be countered, flying, and you have protection from each of your opponents. Dang, they did foiling great. There was a time when Magic cards, like 2 years ago even, the foiling was just not that great, but like when they have the nice separation of the character, it looks so good. Wait, Mage's Staff. Eject from father to son. We've seen that before, but that's all right. A little flashback action. Gigantode. Blazing Bomb. Fight on. Van Balsar. Nice. Reach the horizon. Play a little Blitzball action. Let's see what it does on the backside. World Champion. Celestial Weapon. Double Overdrive. Nice. Then we have Joshua. Phoenix is dominant. And we'll look at the little tiny Phoenix compared to the super cool full art that we had earlier. Man. I was very excited for it earlier, but after seeing that insane full art, that one's just okay now. Got some Sage Job Select, World Map, and we have another Farseek. We'll always take that. That's a great card. A little Wind Crystal, okay. Oh, and we have the art card for Y'shtola, the Final Fantasy XIV Face Commander. Very cool. Who did the art on that, by the way? That was Nakamura 8. Nice. Flying through this a little faster now. Appreciate y'all sticking around, enjoying the opening. Ooh, fancy Swampin' Foil. Want to respect y'all's time a decent amount by not taking up too much of it. Thanks for being here. We have Tidus, the Blitzball Star, Phantom Train, and we have the Green Adventureland again. Very nice. I don't know how much those are going for as of yet, but I feel like any land that has spell stuff attached to it, even if it's tapped like these ones are, we'll still probably see some play, especially in lower power commander. Ooh, Fire Crystal. Okay, we've got 3 of the colors so far in this box. Very nice. We're still missing the Darkness Crystal and the Water Crystal from box 2. Sephiroth's Intervention, if I can talk. Ooh, a little Crick, Son of Yawgmoth as Emmett Shelk. Ashian, with the very anime finger near the eye, kind of. Yeah. Minion. I mean, just very cool. That's actually a great hit. I know I didn't sound insanely excited, but I mean, Crick is very, very playable. I have a Crick commander deck. If I got to this part in 14, actually, I think I may have met Emmett, but I'm not sure. Hunt the Mark. Ooh, Y'shtola. Y'shtola, the Mythic Y'shtola, not from the commander decks. Beginning of your end step. Exile target creature control. Returns to the battlefield under its owner's control. Then, if this is the first end step of the turn, there's an additional end step after this one. Definitely has some ways that it can be abused. And I do like Y'shtola as a character in 14. Very nice. And glad she got a good card. Self-destruct. Ooh, Ultima! Alright, Ultima. Origin of Oblivion. 5 mana. Flying 4/4. Whenever it attacks, put a blight counter on target land for as long as that land has a blight counter on it. Loses other abilities, can only tap for colorless. Whenever you tap a land for colorless, add an additional colorless. That's really good. They printed, what was it? Kin and Bonder Prodigy in the set too, so, man, if you get that in your sealed pool, good luck. Jill, Shiva's Dominant. Has a little backside. Shiva Warden Device, we did see that one before. Awesome. Let's see. Diamond Weapon, Ether, Final Days. The Regalia. For Final Fantasy 15. We have Garnet in foil. And a hero. Rooktur. Ooh, we got something. And it's in a white frame. There's a lot of those that can be pricey. Timna the Weaver. Okay. Pretty solid hit. This is pre-sale pricing, but I'm seeing listings for like $60 for this guy. Or rather, girl. Timna is the partner commander to a lot of different CEDH commanders. So this is very, very cool to see. And I mean, that art is so sick. Yoshitaka Amano. Great art. Ooh, we have something else too. We have an Ambrosia Whiteheart in full art. We love our chocobos. That's awesome. Another Genova. Ooh, and ooh, whoa. That's so cool. This is the summon. What is this again? Summon Leviathan. We got the foil stamped one. That's middle. I can't quite tell. Let's see. Kota Nakatsubo. Well, that was the Naka. It was that character. I don't know all my kanji, but I mean, that art is incredible. Sweet. Haste Magic. Instant Ramen. Ooh, we have Bruised Harl. Another one of the partner commanders. I could partner with Timna. I don't know that I've seen it too often, but I've seen it a couple times. And it's for Hugo Kupka in Final Fantasy 16. Nice. Ooh, Lionheart. I know my buddy who is a Gunbreaker was sad about the Job Select not having the thing, a Job Select card for Gunbreaker, but we do have Lionheart, which is at least a card for it. So that's great. Lindblom, Industrial Regency. You are not alone. That'll go there. Blazing Bomb. Syncopates, Omega. Ooh, a Go-Go. Okay. It's cool they pulled one. I've considered making this a commander. I'm not sure that I will yet, but has XX tap, copy target activated or triggered ability you control X times. You may choose new targets for the copies. This ability can't be copied itself, and X can't be 0. It also can't target mana abilities. But for 3 mana for a 2/4, so basically turn 4, this does work on things like fetch lands. So if you copy the fetch land ability, you only have to sack the 1 fetch land, and you can get multiple lands from your deck. It's mono blue, but I'm considering that as a commander. And considering they got one, this is the other one I'm considering is Vivi, but I know a lot of people will. But Go-Go seems really cool. I don't know if there's a way to build it that's not particularly strong. So, but I don't know if it's CDH viable. I don't know, we'll have to see. Catch a Fish, Lunar Whale. Lunar Whale is our rare. Oh, that's cool. This is, oh, I forgot this person's name. Graha. Yeah, that's right. Final Fantasy 14, I believe. Scion Reborn. I believe they're from 14. I've definitely seen Graha before. That art was very neat. We have the Elder. We have the Fat Chocobo. I will always stop for Fat Chocobo. Ooh, another Lightning Bolt. Little duplicate, but it's alright. Chocobo Racetrack. Ooh, a second Earth Crystal in the box. Interesting. Our first duplicate crystal in the same box, but it is our 4th crystal in this box overall. Last box also had 4 crystals. Let's see if we have any more. Another Suplex. We have Danitha Capsheen Paragon as Squall Leonhart. First Strike, Vigilance, Lifelink, or an equipment you cast costs 1 less. Cool card. Very playable. Oh, we have Stiltskin, I believe, right? Yeah, Stiltskin. Moogle Merchant from Final Fantasy 11. Target opponent gains control of another target permanent you control. If they do, you draw a card. There's definitely some shenanigans you can do with this. I don't know if there's a full commander deck behind it or not, but if you're thinking of building it, build it, show it off to me, play it against me. I do want to see it because I think that ability could be very fun. Ooh, we have a Lab Man again. We have Shantoto from Final Fantasy 11. We have the Meld card on the just the 1/2 of it again. Summoner's Grimoire. We have a Job Select that's a rare. Cool. Ooh, Poo Poo UFO. I actually do think this card is quite good. It goes in any color of deck. Lets you tap to put a land from your hand onto the battlefield for 2 mana, so the next turn you can just get another land out. I mean, especially in like colorless decks, I think this card's going to have a great home, even just for that ability alone, let alone if you were doing towns. But that's really cool. I do see something cool coming up too. I'm excited. The Prima Vista. And we have a Venat. Heart of Hidalin. Whenever you cast a legendary spell, draw a card only once each turn. And Heroes Sundering. 7 and a tap, exile target non-land permanent, transform it. Ooh, it has a summon, or not a summon. Ooh, a god on the back. An indestructible god. That's a 4/4. The Mother Crystal. Blessing of Light. Beginning of combat on your turn. Put a +1/+1 on another target creature you control until your next turn. Gains indestructible. If it was legendary, draw a card. From Final Fantasy 14. I have not seen this either in playing 14, but that's really cool. Got about 4 packs left in box 2. And again, we do have a box 3. So this is going to be a nice and long one for you. Graha, we just saw again. And our rare is the Genji Glove. Nice. A little double strike action. Always a good ability to put on an equipment. Although it does cost 5 and has an equip 3, so maybe not the best, but I've seen worse. Sephiroth's Intervention. Ooh, do I see something cool? Another Lightning Bolt. Interesting. In the same box. We had that one. The one a few packs ago. An Elixir. Magic Armor. I also see a foil in the back of it. But a triple triad and a Sid. Which Sid did we get this time? I haven't actually been looking to see. I forgot that he's an uncommon. But there's one Sid in every game. Pardon me. Sorry about that. Whew. Sid Timeless Artificer. They did one art printing for every single Final Fantasy game in existence. All 16 of them. So we have the Final Fantasy II Sid this time. And a triple triad. Alright. 2 packs to go in this box. Thunder Magic, Blitzball. The Fire Crystal in a full art. Ooh. I do think the Darkness Crystal in full art, having all the other 4 crystals around it, does look very cool. But this is still pretty nice. Tsuku as the artist. Very cool. Very nice art. Love that. And our last pack of box 2. We have something. A Deadly Dispute, not bad. Baron Rivalry. Art from Final Fantasy IV. Dang, that's so cool. The action shots, they knocked it out of the park with those. I'll say it. Ooh, Elixir, little bunny. Astrologian's Planisphere. And we have, I guess, Graha again, right? Yep. Man, well, we got 5 crystals this time in that box. 2 earth crystals, 2 fire crystals, 1 wind crystal. Still no water crystals in either box, but we did get our first full art of it. Very neat. We can put that in its pile. And let's take a quick look at the Through the Ages cards from box 2. We did hit Crick, which was fantastic. Tim the Weaver. I mean, those are our big hits for the box, right? Labman. Yeah. I mean, can't be too upset about that. All the crystals. Plenty of playable cards. The Go-Go I forgot about. Man. This set rules. On to box 3. Actually, let me move this whole big old stack out of the way real quick. No Leaning Tower of Cards today. Alright. Box 3, our last box for today's video. Again, check out the JAF YouTube channel for a opening of the collector booster box of Final Fantasy XIV that may be out right now. If it's not, hit that subscribe button. See you get notified when that does come out, because I'm sure that's going to have some really, really cool cards. Not that we've not seen incredible stuff yet, but they're just on a whole nother level there. All right. Ooh, Realm Reborn. We haven't gotten this one yet. I will say I do like it. Other permanents you control, tap for mana, and it's 6 mana for the enchantment. Yep. Oh, we have, man, I forgot all these guys' names, but I do remember these guys from, what was it? A Realm Reborn was the first expansion? Yeah. Very cool. Ooh, and a Xenos. Starting strong. Ooh, and a little signed, I don't know who this character is. Dion. Nice. We're starting off pretty good. A little Realm Reborn action. I am a green player at heart, and anything that lets me tap any of my permanents for any color of mana is going to be something I am interested in. Was that Y'shtola? No, it's not Y'shtola, that's someone else. Sage's something. Ooh, it's the weapons. That's cool. Very nice art. I do love artists getting paid to do their crafts and provide us with a very, very cool play piece. All these play pieces. And we do have the Wandering Minstrel. This is Yoshi P from Final Fantasy XIV's character. Yoshi P is one of the main community people for Final Fantasy XIV. And he's got his character here. He's a 5-color bard. He's awesome. Lands enter the battlefield untapped for you. And he cares about towns. It's really cool. I do like seeing a card like this. It's not going to be super strong. It is 5 colors, so you can definitely make it strong. But you get to play all your towns. And he gets to play his harp. Very sweet. Alright, ooh, we got something. Ooh, we have 2 somethings. We have another Fatal Push. This must be like a uncommon. It does say at the bottom. And we're also going to separate into another pile for this box. Ooh, Summon Choco and Mog in a full art. Oh, they're so cute. They're so cute. Artist is Yoshia, which is very on point considering we just had a card for Yoshi P. Yoshia doing outstanding art. I love the texture in the background too. I mean, so nice. Sin we had before, but still a great card. Ooh. Whoa, we have a Noctis Lucius Callium, which is Kenrith, the Returned King. Classic 5-color commander, CEDH commander, can be very strong. Final Fantasy 15. That's a great card and a great hit. Very sweet. Into our nice pile. Summon Shiva. And ooh, we have the Summon Primal Odin again. Player loses the game when it gets hit. That guy. Ooh, and that's so cool, Sephiroth. Nibelheim, aflame. Well, I just saw some food that looks fantastic. Ooh, yes please. I will be eating all of that on that food token. Let's see. Ooh, another Sid, this time from Final Fantasy 12. Nice. Ah, Raban. That's his name. Bull of Allah Migo. Gotta love Raban. Oh, selfie time. I remember my stuff from Final Fantasy XIV. It's all coming back with these lovely, lovely cards. Ooh, Brainstorm for Endwalker. I haven't played any Endwalker yet, but boy, oh boy. We got all of our heroes. Fantastic. Totaro. Yay. Yeah, Brainstorm. Absolutely fire hit. Probably not like super pricey if I had to guess, but still. Probably like at least 10 plus bucks. Ooh, whoa. Hold on. That Brainstorm is nothing. Oh, and I also put it in the wrong pile. But man, we have Summon Primal Odin in full art. Excuse me, did I give you permission to do this cool of art? You didn't need it from me. And man, I'm glad you did it. That's so cool. Oh my god, I haven't seen this before. Tomohito. You are amazing. Damn, I'm going to need that for a deck. I don't know what, but it's going in a deck because I'm the villain now, and I need to destroy because Tomohito made incredible art of a really cool character that I decided, because the art is so cool, I need to make as a deck. Let's see. We have another Fang. I don't know that we've gotten the Meld card to go along with it yet. But ooh, we have G-Door, which I don't think we've gotten before. G-Door, aristocratic capital. This is Overture as the adventure side of the land. 6 mana. Target opponent mills half their library rounded down. Okay. I'll see if we get the water crystal. I'm going to put this aside, and I'll just show you guys... Oh, no, it doesn't do the double. There are some cards that will double this, though. And if they're on an even number of cards, you can just have them mill their entire library that way, which is great. Yeah, I'm just thinking of all the evil things now, but it's because of that really cool Primal Odin. We have another Farseek. Again, I'll never be sad to see a Farseek, especially Warrior of Light, Final Fantasy XIV art. Fantastic. Dragoon's Lance. We have the Regalia. Whoa. That's cool. I don't know who you are. Golbez, Crystal Collector. Yep. That's a villain, alright. And a cool one at that. Suplex, Overkill, all the cool things. Ooh, we did get the Meld card, finally. I'll just skip over a couple things. Stillskin, Joshua. These will go here. But we have Vanille. So I will pause for 2 seconds. I will look at this little pile because I know we had just hit I think it was Fang, right? Yeah. So we are going to show you the Meld. Here's Fang. Here's Vanille. Cheerful. And so to Meld, at the beginning of your first main phase, if you own both Vanille and a creature named Fang, you may pay 3 black and a green. If you do, exile them, then meld into Ragnarok. Divine Deliverance. Which is... This is Ragnarok. Yup. That's your Meld card right there. Let's see if we can get that to line up and focus. Oh my gosh. Horrifying. And I want it on my battlefield and no one else's. Vigilance, Menace, Trample, Reach, Haste, 7/6, dies, destroy target permanent, and return a non-legendary permanent from your graveyard to the battlefield. Yes, please. This is fantastic. But that's so cool. I do love me some Meld cards, and if you're in Golgari, that's the color combination for you. That's really cool. Sabotender. We have an Ishgard as our rare adventure land for the pack. Red Mage, Black Mage. Side quest card collection. Oh, we have Summon Bahamut. This is collector number 1. Final Fantasy X. I know this card is fantastic. A 9-drop in colorless. 1, 2. The chapters are destroy up to 1 target non-land permanent. Chapter 3, draw 2 cards. Mega Flare on Chapter 4. This creature deals damage equal to the total mana value of other permanents you control to each opponent. Oh my god. That's just so sick. Summon Bahamut. I know even in pre-sale pricing, this is like at least like 25, 30 bucks probably. That's a fantastic hit. I'm really glad that we got one. We are just missing, let's see, like a Traveling Chocobo, a Buster Sword, a Sephiroth. Those are some of the big hits that are the through the ages. Although I do see, oh no, I don't see anything. Oh, Darkness Crystal. Okay. I think this is the first crystal we've got in this box. And a Vivi! Whoa! We're blessed by Vivi because we also got the art card for it. So, Darkness Crystal, Vivi, and it's a non-foil, but dang if it's not a great hit. I know pre-sale pricing is crazy on it, like 90 bucks-ish. We'll see what that winds up being upon release. But I can see why. Like, it's a good card. Ooh, Jill, Shiva's Dominance. Again, they just hire so many of these Japanese artists that do like anime and manga, and they just absolutely knock the style out of the park. They look so good on Magic cards. Let's even see the backside too. Oh man, that's so cool. Warden of Ice. Dang. I will be your monster no more. Yep, that's cool. Ooh, we have a signed, I don't know who you are. Zidane. Nice. Alright, we're about halfway through box 3, our final box of this video. Ooh, and we have another Lab Man. Always happy to see you. Another Summon. Memories Returning. Ooh, and a foil Joshua. Ooh, and we have a... Oh, I thought that was a signed, but it is the same art as our Jill there. But we have 2 rares in that pack. Very nice. It's not the Darkness Crystal. That's here. Vivi's there. Cool. Laughing Mad. Ultimetia. Time Sorceress. Are you on the backside? The Omnipotent. Take an extra turn. Fun. Choco. Seeker of Paradise. We haven't seen the full art of that yet. I would like to see it. Or no, maybe there's not a full art. Maybe there's just extended art. In which case it would only be collector boosters. Ooh, Inala, Archmage Ritualist. So this is this is the one where they took the screenshot from the game, and I feel like they probably could have gotten some better art for it, but nonetheless, Inala's a pretty fun card. It's a good commander, has a little eminence stuff going on. Yeah, I mean, it's a good card. We'll take the hit, but oh, we have a Balthier and Fran as our rare. But I feel like they could have pulled some better art for that. Let's be real. Oh, we have something. You see it. Oh, Stealth Skin! Oh, you're so cute! Stealth Skin the Moogle. That's so nice. Oh, the like sky, the clouds in the background. I love looking at the little details on this, because obviously you see the character, and like that's fantastic. But then you look around and it's like, ooh, some nice little ruins. Birds flying. Lovely little like either sunrise, sunset. Colors are just fantastic. Let's see, who's the artist? Yumeko. Yumeko, you did a great job. Outstanding. That's not a Through the Ages card. You're in the regular pile. Ooh, a Cecil. Oh yeah, we've seen a Cecil before, because the backside is the Redeemed. Still cool. Well, something big and green. Is it another Tifa maybe? Oh, Zidane, the one that we had the art card for just a minute ago. Very cool. ETBs gain control of target creature until an opponent controls until end of turn. Untap it. Gains lifelink and haste. Whenever an opponent gains control of a permanent from you, you create a treasure. Oh, so if you steal only for the turn and then they return it, you get a treasure when you give it back. That's cool. We have JAF Cerberus. This is the copy once, copy twice in the Surveil. Very cool. Little combat tutorial. I think we've seen a few of these I've kind of skipped over, but clueless, aren't you? Good thing I'm here. Flavor text. The whole flavor of this set is just outstanding. Wait, we skipped over the Fat Chocobo. There he is. He's here with the Moogles. And we have Shadowbringers, which is Dovin's Veto. Let's see, do I recognize any of these characters? Yes, I do. I sure do. Lovely. They did a great job with the Final Fantasy XIV Through the Ages cards. And we have Balthier and Fran again. Very nice. Very classy. Marlboro, White Raise a Chocobo. Ooh, and Midgar again. I don't know if that was in this box or if it was the box before. But cool nonetheless. Let's give a little peek. Doesn't look like anything crazy. We do have a Gra. Or Gratia, I think, is actually how it is. A Venette, which I think we had the full art earlier. Yep, the Mother Crystal. Nice. Looks like about 7 packs left. Ooh, we have a white frame. What is it? Godo, Bandit Warlord. Let's take a look at that. Ooh. All the concept art with these white backgrounds. Very sick. It's Gilgamesh, Weapon Collector. I mean, on theme. Weapon Collector. I mean, Godo mostly wants the Helm of the Host. That's what he collects the most of. He collects like 30 copies of Helm of the Host. And I'll go here. That's a good one, though. There's not really like any bad base like actual Magic cards that they put the skins on for all these Through the Ages cards. They're all like played at least somewhere, which is great. We do have a Tifa Lockhart. We have about 5 packs left. Another Lightning Bolt. Seems like we get about one of those a box. Ooh, we have an Earth Crystal. Not many crystals in this box, though. That's surprising. We had 4, then 5, and so far only 2 in this one. So it's not a guarantee or anything. We have a Deadly Dispute. Also an uncommon. Chocobo Racetrack. Ooh, a Water Crystal, our first one. Alright. 2 in blue. Blue spells cost 1 less to cast. If an opponent would mill 1 or more cards, they mill that many, plus 4 instead. Yeah, there's definitely ways to bust this, and it's so cool. And then, of course, your 4 blue. Each opponent mills cards equal to the number of cards you have in your hand. So if you just have your entire deck in your hand and you pay 6, there's a good chance that you could mill out your opponents all at once. And a UFO again. But that's great. We'll put that in our crystal pile as I collect my crystals like Thanos, or I believe it was, what, Gilgamesh or one of those guys from actual Final Fantasy lore. The UFO, the Genji Glove. Okay. Only 2 packs to go. Once again, if you want to get a playmat like this beautiful playmat that we've been opening these cards on with your own Warrior of Light from Final Fantasy XIV or any design, check us out, JAF Comics in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. Come on in store, bring a nice high-resolution picture of what you'd like printed on your playmat. Let us know that you saw this video and that's what inspired you. And, yeah, come on in. I'll be giving this playmat to the character Diana, obviously the player, but I'll be doing that soon, and I know as soon as I even thought about doing the playmat, everyone was very excited to see it come to fruition. So I am also incredibly happy that we were able to do that, and that is our last pack of the box and our last pack of the video. We'll take a quick look at our Through the Ages cards from that box as well. We did get a Godo. We got a Dovin's Veto. We got, which of the others? We got Endwalker. We got a lot of the Final Fantasy XIV ones in this one, which is fun for me to see. As well as, we had a Nala. Oh, yeah, Kenrith. Kenrith was the nice one for this. But, I mean, this was a fantastic opening. I had a blast. I hope you all had a blast sticking around with us. Our crystals from the last box. I mean, we opened a ton of really, really cool cards. We had a foil Vivi, I think is one of our biggest hits, and that was in, I think, what, box 1. We'll just skip over a little bit to it just to show that off one more time. There it is. There's our foil VV. Little shimmering sparkles actually showing off with the foil. I gotta say that's the biggest hit that we've got, and it is a huge hit. I don't think there's much bigger. And man, this is a great opening and a great set. I'm looking forward to doing our collector booster box right after this, so don't go anywhere. See if that video is up. If it's not, hit subscribe. If you want to see more videos like this of other openings for Magic the Gathering, Pokemon, Lorcana, Star Wars, any of the TCGs that are available at jafcomics.com in store. If you want to see more of them, check them out in person or online. And feel free to check the links in the description for any of these singles. Again, these will also be available in store to be able to pick up. Yeah, this is a great time. We'll see you in the next video. I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for sticking around all this time. See y'all in the next one. Bye.